Well, good evening. In this time of the pandemic, we've had different businesses encounter different challenges, especially because they could not encounter their clients one-on-one. And this has led to many businesses evolving. This has not left artists out. And joining me right now is Sauti Souls, BN Baraza, and Chimanu will be discussing the launch of a new product they're working with right now named Hustle. Probably to start with you, BN. Why Hustle?
Well, I think because it's a philosophy, man. You need to hustle hard, and for us, it's just because for a long time we didn't have a one-stop shop where, as artists, we could sell all the products, all the different products that we, and services that we offer. And hustle enables an artist at whatever level of your career to be able to sell your music, sell your merchandise, sell all these things, and have a proper back end that gives you the contacts of all your clients and all your customers, and allows you to also communicate with them, and get good product reviews and stuff like that. And for us, hustle is just it's an artist's best friend, and it helps you do your accounting properly as well. So you're able to see how much you have in your wallet, how much you've made today, who has bought, where they are, such data that enables you to do business better.
All right, thank you. And probably turning to you, we've seen many artists over Kenya, especially the creatives. Over time, leo wako na pesa. The next time we're talking about them, we're seeking funds to support them. Sautisol has come forward with such an initiative. What would you say to maybe probably other artists, other youths in regard to Hustle as well?
What I say is that at the end, in regards to hustle, I'll keep it to hustle specifically. Is that, you know what? If it hustle gives you the opportunity to literally be your own CEO in your own business. Yes, I know it could have been done or you've done it and whatever, but then this one actually gives you statistically statistical numbers that are available in terms of the back end. You have your own access to your own business, you're your own manager, you can sell your albums, your merchandise, you can sell your concert tickets. You literally know them, and even in terms of like knowing what your customer base is, and in terms of the access of money, like almost immediately, if I can say immediately, it gives you that, and at the end of the day, it's ours. It's a Kenyan product, and also it's a product that you have Sauti Sol that is involved in. So I would like to think that it's I don't know, it's a stamp of trust, and it's a stamp of that it's something that's actually really worthwhile, and it's tailored for creatives for sure.
All right. And for the platforms, beyond returning it to you, we have other platforms which I won't mention where you have to wait for a period of time to get your cash. Or rather, at times you don't get to directly interact with the clients. What's different with Hustle?
I think with hustle you can clear your wallet anytime, and no matter no matter the amount you have in terms of what you have in your wallet, like you have access to that money in real time. Also, second, the app only retains 5% and gives 95% to the creative, and I think that's the most in terms of a split that any application of its nature has ever given to the creative. So our relationship with money, in terms of understanding the needs of our customers, is very transparent. It's very real time. It's very much real time. Yeah, and it's great. Like I've tested the app myself by buying my own music, and it was a good experience.
Okay, and probably we've had challenges before with the selling of merchandise for artists. Does this app mean any different?
Yes, when we were starting out, I remember Lazizi days, Chimano and I used to walk around Europe with our bags, carrying CDs, not even Europe, even here in Nairobi. Before you go for a show, there used to be a lady called Sylvia, one of the ladies who used to work at the label, was signed to. And Sylvia would go with a bag full of CDs, a bag full of T-shirts, sell, and whatever's left, take back to the office. The inventory had to be stored, but Hustle is a different and better way of approaching the merchandise space for artists. Because first of all, you don't only get a chance to sell the merchandise, but you get the numbers of all the people who buy your stuff. And it allows you to send them updates on products you're developing in the future. And at the same time also, it does the work for the artist. I don't have to walk around with my T-shirts anymore. You can just go on the website, get your merch there if you're a fan. It'll be delivered to you, and that's what it's about.
Okay, there's something you mentioned interesting about Hustle where you're directly interacting with your clientele. or the people who are purchasing. For you as a person, would you say as an artist who've been there for quite some time, having fans who you don't know in person, does this mean any different to you?
Um, yes, I mean, I think specifically for, if I'm an artist who actually does not have like a team, or I'm literally working for myself, it is important because I know what my customer base is. I know what sells. In terms of, if it's merchandise, for example, Hustle will be able to have store your merchandise for you, and so you're the one who's going to decide, do I pick it up or do I need it delivered? So there's all these possibilities that you are in your own power to manage. If you're an artist as well who cannot like you manage to have, like, I have an assistant, I have a label, and I have all these things. But then that's the beauty of the current world right now. You are an independent artist. You're your own empire. You're your own company. You're your own person. So you determine your own success by that regard. You determine how far you're going to get.
And maybe even as we wrap it up, let me throw it to you first. You have an album coming up or a single on your Alone Together project?
Yes. No, so I have, my project is called Heavy is the Crown. So it's going to be released next year, sometime in January. But my first single comes out on December 3rd. Yes, this year. So that'll be the only single for this year. And then January we take off.
All right, interesting. Now, Ben, you say bald men love better.
Yes.
Tukonoshe v November.
Wapi hakuna mazee, itabidi mnyoe mazee. Alafu pia the Bald Men Love Better album. First of all, I want to thank the fans for receiving the music with such love. It's been a beautiful time in my life as I do this Alone Together phase. And also, the Bald Men Love Better album art is the first NFT in East Africa, in Kenya. The first NFT by a bald man in Africa. And what NFT means is an unfungible token. It's a digital art that is up for grabs and up for sale. We're selling 100 pieces, and they're going to be available on the Hustle website too.
All right.
So if you check out the Hustle website, you'll be able to see Kenya's first NFT.
And probably to address this, we've had concern, Alone Together, tunashanga. Most bands that broke up began this way. BN, Sauti Sol, mna...
Band gani ili break up ilianza hivi? Band gani ili break up ikawaandikia press release? Unajua band gani ili break up wakaweka songs zao zote kwa the same YouTube channel? Sauti Sol iko pamoja. Band gani ili break up na wakapatana ku launch app yao? Unajua? Like I'm just saying, like, Sauti Sol is dynamic and we can't only exist in one format, man. People have to understand that we are also individuals, we are growing. Change is uncomfortable. But this is part of it, and we are also asking our fans to join us on the journey. It's a beautiful thing to see us not putting out an album, but launching an app that is for the creative economy. This is a different kind of album too.
All right, quite an interesting conversation there with Sauti Sol's BN and Chimano. That's it from me, David KAGINA. Back to you.